So name your top 5 bands from like. You say you went to your first GoGo and like the
Bruh, my first GoGo was probably like motherfucking. That had to be like in the 12th grade or something, cause I started playing my band HTV.
Okay.
That was the first like party I went to. But if you was to say that would be a lot easier than the movies and shit. Game Over Band.
Okay.
I'ma always say that. Shout out to my man Chuck and Ambition Band. They on a new wave and shit now. But I definitely fuck with Game Over. Them niggas, because what set them apart to me is they had the original crank, and that's why I'm about to say these next niggas. New Impressionz.
Yes.
Period. Okay, you not about to tell me them niggas don't crank. Like, I said, I found myself, like,
they got the crank. 09, they was cranking like shit.
And the killer part is,
the
killer part is, I feel like I have a connection with New Impressionz as far as their music, because that's probably one of the bands specifically, along with Game Over Band too, because I was with them from when like Torrance was the lead mic and then Chuck switched over to and like the whole nine. But like New Impressionz, I really went on a journey with their music, like Statement to the Game, bruh. That is a go-go album like that. And then I think it's like 2 albums that they dropped while I was in California. And I downloaded them Jones and was playing them Jones for people in the Bay Area, and they like, what is this? And I'm like, bruh, this is go-go.
Yeah.
Some people don't get it, but alright, so Game Over Band, New Impressionz, ABM, Slow Bounce Kings. Like, you not even about to.
Oh, fuck.
Shout out to Shooters, man. All them niggas, bro. Shout out to Rose, everybody. And Mochella. If you go watch the ABM Mochella video, like the first scene of that jump is literally me chopping, nigga. Like, I fuck with this shit, bro. Like, no cap. I used to, I love when back in the day, because we talk about this shit, I love when they did the ABM versus XIB chop disc.
Yeah.
When they, bruh. Them niggas.
Hey, when niggas was beefing in the Go-Go's, that shit was vicious because they was saying niggas shit, but cranking
ever. Look, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You might have to let me say like 6 or 7 because it's hard.
Alright, you got that shit,
because
bro.
Look, I gotta say reaction.
Got to.
How the fuck you not going to just lay it down? Lay it down. Look, nah, bro. That 123.11, stop playing, bro. And it feels good. You can't. Okay, you can't. But then it's also like, if you saying from back then, I also remember I used to listen to a lot of like the, not underground, but like, you know, the niggas that wasn't like the top dogs. Like when Renegade first came out, nigga came out with Flex, nigga.
Dream Team.
First of all,
that shit was crazy.
First of all, Chop It Down. You not gonna, bruh. Chop It Down, bruh.
TCB.
Bro, oh my God, TCB, bro. When the niggas,
they the reason I started fucking with
Daddy, the Michael Jackson Joe, bruh.
That's the first bout beat I ever heard. TCB.
Oh, another nigga. The other niggas I was gonna say was actually UEB and AAO.
UEB, that's my man.
And shout out to my man's Black. Bruh, and look, and shout out to their drummer. His name's Zoe. Oh no. Sidebar. I just saw recently CCB live for the first time, like maybe like a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been in the game, but I haven't had a chance to see everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't come up with that shit directly. I did, really put myself in it.
Yeah.
But like, I want to say maybe like a month ago, I saw CCB live for the first time, bro. And them niggas did motherfucking whip wop in the club. Oh, no. And then they cut it off. It was like, yep, halftime. When I tell you everybody in the club was like, sickness.
Nah, they came up to Doug though, bruh. 2 youngers got to fighting though. Never a concert of Doug again.
You play roll call and some things gonna happen.
I think that's what happened too on my mom.
This is CCP. Oh,
and they was cranking. Ace Hood came that day too, bro. Ace Hood.
I was there.
Alright, bro. Yeah.
And a lot of niggas thought Ace Hood was Lil Wayne. Shout out to Ace Hood, by the way. Too.
Yeah, that
bars. Okay,
he underrated.
You know the niggas that's not going. That's a whole nother conversation. But you know the niggas that's not going. Not going. They not gonna put them on. So you know what I'm saying? Like real recognize real at the end of the day. Fuck it if a nigga not mainstream. But the oven is one more band I'm fucking thinking about. Fucking
T.O.B.
It was tough too.
Shout out to Chris. Bruh, shout out to the whole GoGo community, honestly.
Bruh.
Like,
Backyard.
and it, bruh,
Y'all was tough too.
you know what my dopest
They
show
still
was?
be packing shit out, bro. Every event,
I ain't
bro.
gonna. Oh, that's that. What band?
Oh, what band be cranking too,
bruh,
bro?
when them niggas came out with the rock and roll bounce beat, I was like, huh?
Y'all remember I&I?
Stop, bruh, stop.
Hey, bro,
Northeast-
GoGo was like that.
Northeast Groovers.
Oh,
It was a
yeah.
whole lot
Hey,
of
look, I
bands
did my
from
homework.
that time period.
I did my homework, no cap.
They be cranking. Huh?
Hey,
Bruh, stop playing, bruh.
It's a whole lot of go-go bands that came out that time period.
Bruh,
Hey,
and shout out to Real Live again, cause them niggas doing
Yeah,
their
shout
thing,
out
real
Real
talk. I don't even give a fuck if I'm not there. Like, I know them niggas, like, if they got the same energy to want to, like, keep moving with their music, bro, they cranking like shit. And niggas used to hate on us at all times, cause we mix the music with the crank. That's why I love New Impressionz. That's why I loved UEB, like, cause them niggas was like, all right, so we got this crank, but we also going throw these chords in here and these fucking harmonies. Next thing you know, you got some beautiful ass ballad shit happening, and bitches are twerking at the same time. Like, shout out to GoGo, man.
Yeah.
Can't mute the city, man. Can't mute the DMV, bro. Do you know how many fucking people is from the DMV? Like, that's just ridiculously on. Like, Pharrell, Missy Elliott, and Timberland are all DMV niggas.
Did you go to school with this nigga Fulton?
Yeah. Shout out to Black Fortune. Matter of fact, I just seen, bro, because it's such a small world. I just seen I just seen your mom and your sister at my job like maybe like last week, and I was just like, I was like, I know. And they was like, you went to, I was like, yeah, and then we just had that moment, like, bruh, and it's crazy too, because, like, a lot of our people, like, you too, bruh, like, all of the people that we went to, like, Doug with, bruh, they was just, like, super musically or artistically inclined, like, shit, like, niggas really on it, doing it, and motherfuckers is coming to us for the culture at all times. Like, I know we was talking about GoGo, but I just had to just, like, shout out to Squizzard, like, we gonna go hard, like, we go hard as shit.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to y'all.